Hey, Angie Rae here with Girl That's Toxic. Hope you're doing well. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Love to hear from you. Okay, and then there were four. So now four women have accused Diddy, Sean Combs, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love. I don't see no love. Well, now another young lady has come forward and said that she was underage at the time and that he and someone else, okay, took advantage of her, SA, the whole 9 yards. So another lawsuit has been filed. Okay, there's that. Then we have someone who was a collaborator with Cassie. She's a Grammy-winning singer-songwriter. She's written for Cassie, Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia, Zendaya, anybody with one name. And she is letting it known that she is supportive of Cassie's claim, even though it's been settled. She's saying that she fears for her own safety. Let me quote you exactly what she said. Quote, "I fear for my safety as her suit," meaning Cassie's suit, "alludes to me, although not by name. I hope that revealing my identity will afford me some measure of protection." So here we have a situation where a woman, okay, was around when Diddy was allegedly doing some of the stuff he was doing to Cassie. She's traumatized. She wants to be on the record because she is concerned for her safety. This is pathetic. You know, this guy right here, him, you know, stop thinking we know folks. Stop thinking you know folks who are not directly right here with you. We don't know him. You know, people coming out saying, "Oh, I thought he was such a," no. He's always been trouble. He always has been from day one. When he was younger, you know, it didn't matter. This is who he is. He is nasty, disgusting, and despicable. Based on all of these allegations, those are only some words I can come up with. But we have other folks today on this show to talk about Diddy, to continue the conversation, to open our eyes even wider. So let's start over here. And this is a former bodyguard. Okay? And here's what he had to say.
Comes a time when you're in a situation that may seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you disgruntled, or you really don't want to be around that person, you find every excuse to get out of there. And I got diabetes. So my excuse was, I can't be with you every day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I'm doing that. But in reality, it was, I was sick. I was sick of you. I was sick of everything that was going on around you. I was sick of having to cover up everything that you did. I was sick. Cassie spoke on it. She said, yeah, I jumped on it. I jumped in between it. That wasn't the only time. It was other times. And it was other people.
Mm, mm. See, folks coming out of the woodworks now, folks are feeling more comfortable to tell us exactly what has been going on. This is a former bodyguard who said in order for him to not have to be around Diddy, he made it clear that his diabetes meant that he couldn't be available to him all the time. That's a shame. This man saw some things, and like he said, he tried to get in the middle of some things. Cat's out of the bag, boo-boo. Boo-boo, as Evelyn would say on Basketball Wives. Boo-boo to you, Diddy, Puffy. Shh. Now, peep this. Listen to this carefully. This is an explanation. There's some legal stuff here.
Her attorneys were really brilliant. They didn't sue just Diddy. They sued his corporations.
They sure did.
And they sued his corporations and sued in her capacity as an employee. When you do that, it triggers commercial liability insurance.
Yeah.
And it triggers another policy called directors and officers. Okay, and we know he's a director of these companies as the CEO. So now you got two policies. What happens then is it takes away Puffy's ability to settle. It's not his choice no more.
So it's no longer personal accountability. It's his organization.
It's his organization. And it's no different than like if you hit somebody with your car. Let's say you have State Farm. State Farm gets to decide to settle, not you. You could say, I didn't run the stop sign. That's not true. They're lying. If State Farm says, we don't care, we did our investigation, we're settling, that's it.
That's right.
That's what happened here. So because they added those claims, the corporate insurance carrier got to say, read over it and say, oh, hell no, we giving her the money.
We're hearing you. Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
And if he wants to be able to leave anything to his children, he needs to walk away from all of these corporations.
Damn, he can no longer be the head of his corporations?
Well, remember, didn't I say directors and officers liability?
Yes, you
More
did.
than likely, what will happen is those insurance companies, they have the ability to say, we won't renew your policy if he continues to be a director or officer.
And that is the law. So, ain't nobody going to want to fool with you. Insurance carriers are not going to want to insure you either because it's obvious that they're going to have to pay out claims. This is, as the gentleman on the just said, he's done. But I don't think it's done with us hearing all that he's done. I think this is the tip of the iceberg. And there's so much that's going to come out. So I'm sure some of y'all may not have heard, but 50 Cent has been going hard at Diddy, and he has been for quite some time. So it's not like, oh, he just jumped on the bandwagon because the Cassie situation happened and all of these suits. Yeah, there's some of that, but he was talking about Diddy and his mess before. So here's 50 just, talking about, look, when I lived in Miami, I know Diddy used to have the white parties. And hold on, let me turn my phone off. All that dinging and pinging. My Google alerts coming in. And he would have a white party. And this is, I feel, what 50's talking about.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What you talking about? Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my motherfucking counterpart. I like it. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. Shit like that is going on.
50 too much. Well, let me tell you something. 50 has come out hard and strong on this from the first accusation now to the last, and he has made a determination that G-Unit Film and Television Production, which is his company, that they will be producing a documentary about Diddy and all of the alleged victims. He has made it clear that any monies garnered from this will go to SA victims. This is big. So his production company will be taking this on. It's an untitled project as of this point, but we've seen, all of these documentaries come out, whether it's about R. Kelly, whether it's about Britney Spears. We could go on, and we see that these documentaries have caused major movement and change in real life, in real time, in our lifetime. Because, a lot of times we see wrong, like Harvey Weinstein's ass, old as hell, and they don't get their comeuppance until they are older. Well, I'm glad some of this is happening now, okay? When folks are still young, yeah, you need to sit with what you've done. So I wanted to come on and bring you the latest and let you see what other people are saying. There's one other person I want you to hear from. And this gentleman, was Mark Curry? He was with G-Unit. I'm sorry. He was with Diddy. Apologize.
We used to go when we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they been had something to make the girls be real and all of this kind of stuff. So
Real
when you
loose.
get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't
So we
even know
already
it.
knew what the
Disgusting.
drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles, right? Then all of the girls is in the club after a while. They all running, opening up their mouth like little birds. He's running around just popping pills in their mouth. Pop, pill, 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 pill. And then that was the party. I used to, you know, we used to be on the road, you know, you'd be like, yo, let me go to my Puff room, see what they doing. And you knock on Puff door, he'd be sitting there damn near butt naked. You ever just had a grown-ass man answer his hotel door butt naked?
No.
And you be like, come on in. You be like, I'll come back. Bro, put some clothes on.
Put some clothes on.
What
I
are
want
you
to see
doing?
that.
I don't want to see you naked.
See, that's what y'all understand. You don't need to be mad, you need to be motivated. If I got weed, if I can do it, you can do it.
Well, I think we've heard from everybody. We've heard from a lot of people today. We're continuing to round out this story about who this guy is, because we thought it was one way when it was another way, which means we just need to quit thinking that we know these Hollywood/record folks. We don't know them. We don't know them. We don't know them. But I'm very, very proud of 50 Cent for doing this. Thank you. Make sure it's right. Make sure that money gets to where it needs to go. For all of the victims out there, you are in my heart, in my prayers, and let's just take care of this business.